if you're with someone new and you think you still have feelings for your ex?
What the fuck?
I don't understand. How can you be single but exclusive?
That's suspicious.
First of all, I feel like you should not even be in a friendship if you don't know if it's legit. That attitude is smelling. Like, what are you doing there? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Precious aka Corleone, and I'm back with another video. If you're seeing this page for the first time, please do not make it your last. Go ahead and click that subscribe button to come join the dog gang. Give this video a big thumbs up and leave a comment down below. From the title, you already know what we'll be doing. We'll be getting up close and personal. We'll be getting into that chit chat. So get comfortable, get your drinks, get whatever it is that you need to get into this video, because it's going to be a long and entertaining one. I had posted a question tag on my Instagram story asking you guys to send in whatever it is that you would want us to talk about. I've never done a girl chat on my channel, and I feel like it's something that I would like to do. I would like to incorporate it into my stream of content. So yeah, I will be drinking this iced coffee latte. It is already halfway done, but it will suffice for the rest of this video. Without wasting too much time, let's get right into the video. First one says, almost everybody goes through a depression period when they come to China. I don't know if it's for everybody, but I feel like at some point in your stay in China, things will just become suddenly tight for you. You feel like you can't breathe. And honestly, right now, it's the ghetto for a lot of people in China, because they've changed the rules and regulations, and the way things are working is like it's working against black people here right now, because it's like they're trying to chase us out of here. Honestly, I really don't know how people are surviving. I don't know how people are trying to make ends meet, but it's a Jesus take the wheel kind of situation right now, because this, well, what to do, God day. How do you know a legit friendship in China? Honestly, how do you know a legit friendship anywhere? First of all, I feel like you should not even be in a friendship if you don't know if it's legit. Number one.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
And I did this video where I reacted to people's toxic friendship experiences, and if you've seen that video, you should be aware of all those red flags and things similar to that, because you really do not want it to get all gritty and down in the ghetto before you learn your lesson. I feel like what you should look for in a friendship is like, does that person have your back? The things that you share with that person, are they really safe? Are they always there for you when you need them? Like, is that friend always carrying you along? Are you third wheeling? Is that person your friend? You don't want to be in a situation where it's like that person, you call that person your friend or your best friend, meanwhile that person has another best friend. I don't know, am I saying something? If you feel like you're not getting back what you're putting into that friendship, or whatever it is that you wanted to see in that friendship is not happening, you're not seeing it, it's not in your line of vision, just pack your things and go somewhere else where you are appreciated. Growing up as a Nigerian girl, the experience, honestly, I cannot speak for everybody. Everybody's parents are different, everybody's upbringing is different, even my own might be different from your own, but in fact, there's no but. I honestly do not know how to answer this, because everybody's experience is different. What do you think are the top 3 best and worst parts of being a relationship? I cannot speak generally. Everybody's relationship experience is different. Past, present, future is different for everybody. But I just feel like, from my own point of view, the best things about being in, or rather the 3 best things about being in a relationship is when that person has your back, if people are really truly in love, there is loyalty in the group chat, and you people are carrying each other along, and you people have a future, you people see a future together, because I do not understand why you're in a relationship when you do not know where two of you are going, except if people are just playing around. But yeah, and the worst part about being in a relationship is, honestly, I just feel like the worst thing about being in a relationship is like, if it's one-sided, if you get cheated on. I think those are the 2 worst things I know about being in a relationship. But if you know any other best or worst things, let me know in the comment section. Relationship advice. What if you're with someone new and you think you still have feelings for your ex?
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Wait, I don't understand. You shouldn't even be with someone else when you still have feelings for someone else. That's selfish. And it's not fair to the other person. You really shouldn't put anybody through that. If you know you're still having feelings for someone else, just, I don't know, deal with it. Deal with it. Do not put anybody through that, because at some point it's going to affect your relationship with the person that is presently with you. And if you were in that person's shoes, I really don't know how it will make you feel. So I don't know, it's giving, you don't know what you want. So is it considered cheating if you kiss another person in a dare when you were single but exclusive? Eh? Wait, I don't understand. How can you be single but exclusive? It, you, it's not possible. If you're single, it's either you are single or you are in a hidden relationship or you are in an exclusive relationship. You cannot be single and exclusive. And if you are single, even if you are having a thing on the down low, or you people are not really serious, I don't think it's considered cheating. But if you are with somebody, then I don't know. Let me not say anything that I don't know, but it's between you and that person to sort it out. Society's expectations of the perfect lady in a modern world. Honestly, I feel like this table is always shaking. It's constantly shaking, because society will tell you be yourself, love your body. They'll preach body positivity, but it's still society that will come and attack fat people. Will tell a lady that, oh, your roles and this guy is too short, or this woman shouldn't be doing this like that. Oh, she's married and she does not have children. Honestly, I really don't understand this whole society thing, but I just feel like you should just keep doing you. Whatever makes you feel good, whatever makes you feel at your best, just keep doing it, because trying to please society will not do anything good for you or your life. Just want to tell us girls to learn from other girls rather than being jealous. It's disgusting.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Honestly, it's really, really disgusting, because I don't understand. If somebody is doing better than you, you're supposed to learn from that person. It's supposed to encourage you to want to do better. It's supposed to encourage you to want to level up, to want to put more effort into what you're doing. Instead, you're just being jealous, you're dissing that person, or you're just gossiping about that person. Like, are you going to get paid for that kind of nonsense? Like, what is it going to do for you? What is going to add to your life? I don't understand people that do this. It's cringy. Stop it. Stop it. Friends lying about how they feel, then later on throwing shade on their status. This one in particular, if you feel like you've had a conversation or you try to address something with someone that you call your friend, and they still come out and post some kind of shady stuff, and you feel like it's related to whatever it is that you people had going on, honestly, the mature thing is just to ignore it and start distancing yourself from that person. And the next time that you people want to have that kind of conversation, you just don't give them your time of the day, because you tried to do it and that's how they wanted to act, that's how they wanted to deal with it. So better still, just mute them. There's a mute button. Just mute them so you don't see whatever the hell it is that they're posting. I always fall out of love easily. It's not something I enjoy. How do I go about fixing that? You have to love yourself enough. You have to love yourself more than enough. In fact, you have to be very, very satisfied with yourself before you can even love someone else. Because if you don't know what you want, number one, or if you don't love yourself enough, it will be very, very hard for you to tolerate other people or to even love someone else. Like, because you falling out of love easily could be something very, very minor that you could just talk about. Maybe after you gotten upset, you've calmed down, and the problem is going to be fixed. But you are just going to go and fall out of love. Like, you will never go far in a relationship if you're trying to build something serious. So it's just for you to try to work on that, figure out what you want. I'm not saying tolerate everything. Yes, you should have your limits, but everybody deserves a second chance. So once in a while, try to put yourself in that person's shoes, or try to look at the bigger picture and try and fix things. Glowing up and setting boundaries in friendships or relationships. First of all, glowing up, let me address that. Growing up is not just about how you look, how you dress, like when you start dressing differently from how you used to dress, or when you start putting on makeup, putting on jewelry, and you didn't used to do that before. It's not just about that. Growing up is also about how you are on the inside. What you project outside, is that what you really project inside? You want to change things outside. Are you changing things on the inside? Are you thinking differently? Are you seeing things differently? I don't know if I'm communicating. So in as much as you try to look good, always look presentable, doing your hair, doing your nails, like, you don't always necessarily even have to wear makeup, but just look presentable. You don't have to look homeless. If somebody calls you to come and do something, you're looking like you did not sleep, you're not, I don't know, you're not eating well, but you also need to try and affirm positive things to yourself. You need to try and learn from your experiences. You need to try and keep reminding yourself that, oh, this is how I want to be, this is the type of person I want to be, and actually put that into your way of life. And about setting boundaries in friendships and relationships, honestly, if somebody does something that you do not like, always speak up, always say your mind, always try and communicate, because talking goes a long way into fixing things, and try and be patient with people. But in as much as patience is in the group chat, you should also learn when you should walk away, because telling people how to treat you or not tolerating some kind of things from people is setting boundaries. That will show people how you want to be treated. How you treat people is how you are going to be treated as well. Overcoming the fear of what others think about you. I just feel like, I don't know if people completely overcome this, and it's not something you should be scared of. You can be worried about what other people perceive of you or think about you from time to time. It's normal, it's human, but you should just try and work on not taking it to heart. You guys, if you hear any background noises or people talking in the background, I'm filming in a cafe, so focus on me, please. Pay attention to what I'm saying, please. I'm really, really sorry. Bear with me. As I was saying, body no be firewood. Just try to not deep it. People will always have their own opinions. People will always have whatever it is that they want to say. Some people even sit down on their own and make up stories about other people because they just want to drag them. Honestly, for one reason or the other, these people that are jobless, they don't have what to do with their life. But you should just try and focus on what you're doing, focus on the positive, and put it behind you. Whatever it is that you can do to get your mind off it, just bury yourself in that, and I'm sure you'll be fine. Can we discuss about being vulnerable in new relationships amidst past hurts? I honestly don't know like what to say or like how to come at this, but whatever it is that you've gone through in the past, I'm really, really sorry. It's a very, very brave and courageous thing to open up and love someone or try to experience relationships again after you've been hurt in the past. Honestly, it's really, really brave. Don't let anybody tell you any different, and it's okay to be vulnerable or to be insecure because of things that you've gone through in the past. But moving forward, I just pray that you'll be able to find the strength to overcome your insecurities and your fears. And I hope that you learn to accept that things happen, things like this are bound to happen. You really cannot predict the future, but if you are with someone, you should just continue to put in your all. With time, you find that special someone and you will settle down and live your happily ever after. Hopefully.
What?
Hopefully. Managing school and business content creation is hectic. That's all I'm like. It's hectic, it's exhausting. Sometimes it's draining, sometimes you even have breakdowns. Managing school and anything. Jesus. I see this fly. Anyways, it's very, very draining, and what shout out to you guys that try to multitask and make ends meet or do one thing or the other, because it can be the ghetto sometimes. It can really, really be the ghetto, but you just have to keep doing your best. You just have to keep putting in whatever amount of effort that you're putting in, and one day surely it is going to pay off. Peer pressure, because especially in this China where we dey, a lot have done something at some point because everyone else was doing it. First of all, it all comes down to a person deep down, how they are. I don't think peer pressure applies to just here. Peer pressure is everywhere. And at the end of the day, nobody's going to force you to do anything that you don't want to do. So anybody that has done anything because everyone else was doing it wanted to actually do it. Why does the society appreciate certain body types? Baby girl, I don't know. I honestly don't know. That's just the way it is. I can't do anything about it. And body dysmorphia is very, very rampant now. The way society appreciates like a certain type of body just makes a lot of people uncomfortable with their own bodies. They don't accept themselves, how they look. Your body is not supposed to be looking a certain type of way. God made each and every one of us beautiful in our own way. Everybody's body is built different. If you want to keep fit, go to the gym, eat healthy, but honestly, don't carry society standards and kill yourself. Group of girls actually opening a group chat. In that same group of girlfriends, there will be people that are closer to each other, and then one person quarrels with them and the rest of the girls gossip and talk about that person. In conclusion, is there any need for a girls group chat if everyone in the group gossips about each other? You should already know the answer to this question. No, there is no need whatsoever to even be in that group of friends. That kind of group, it's toxic, it's the ghetto, it's dirty. That attitude is smelling. Like, what are you doing there? Remove yourself from that kind of place, I beg. How to cope with the loss of a parent? I also have bad anxiety. I can really relate to this one because I lost my mom some years back, and it's not something that you can get over it. You actually don't even get over it. It's just something that gets better with time. I really hope that you're doing okay and you're holding up fine and your family is okay. I'm really sorry for your loss. And about anxiety, I deal with anxiety too, and honestly, it's just something that you just have to try and take your time with. Anything can trigger your anxiety. It can ruin a lot. It can affect your mode of thinking. It can just come in at any time. You start panicking, overthinking things, even start forgetting things. Honestly, you just have to take out time, breathe, pray, whatever it is that will help to calm you down. Talk to somebody. If you have to cry, let it out. If you're dealing with anxiety, you just have to do whatever it is that will help you calm down and take your mind off it. With time, you're going to feel better. Red flags in relationships and friendships. I honestly do not need to explain red flags to anybody. I feel like most of my viewers or most of you that are watching this video are the same age as me or even older and have experienced a thing or two. So I just feel like those bad things that you experience in your past relationships or friendships are the red flags that you should look out for in new friendships or relationships or existing friendships and relationships, so that you know how to avoid them. If you do not learn from your past experiences, how will you now know how to deal with the situation when you encounter it again? Am I making sense? How can you tell when a guy truly loves you? Like, what are the signs?
Somebody song go find me one day.
You should be able to know when someone is in love with you by yourself. I don't need to tell you. I don't need to write it on your forehead. I just feel like you should be able to know by yourself when somebody actually really loves you or when somebody's actually really in love with you, because you will see it from how they treat you, how they act with you, how much they are invested in the relationship, and how much they are investing in you. You get me? At a certain age, you should know when somebody is really for you and not for you. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I really enjoyed having this chit chat with you. I feel like I'll be doing this more often. Let me know your thoughts and opinions or whatever it is that you feel like I left out in the comment section. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!